It's been a little while since our last episode, which was the Walmart episode, but this is the Jokesters show here on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Derek, this is Liam. And today, as always, we're going to get the ball rolling with
the joke for joke.
Yes. You first.
Why was Sully and Terry in jail?
Why was Sully and Terry in jail? I don't know.
Because they were in solitary confinement.
I love that. That was really good. Okay, where does the tree frog go to get his coffee?
Where?
At the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, that was actually a good one.
Thank you.
How do Mr. and Miss Potato Head solve their argument?
By something to do with mashed potatoes. Something to do with mashed potatoes?
No, because they hashed it out.
They hashed it out. That's good. That's good. Let me ask you this. What do you call a horseback rider who just can't seem to stay aboard his horse?
Are they negative?
The limbless horseman.
Oh my. Why is the word Q ironic?
Because C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R... A, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, P. Because it's before P... It's after P and before R, so it's always having a PR battle, public relations.
No, because it's just a Q with a bunch of silent letters waiting in a line.
Q, R, S,
Q, U.
Oh,
E,
okay.
U, E.
You know what? I think you've done this one on the show before.
Have I?
Yeah, I recall that one. For my last joke, we're sticking it for 3 jokes. That'll be the new trend. We'll stick for 3 jokes.
Oh, yeah.
3 jokes each. As for my final joke, there's a bear who works for an insurance company, and the bear goes by this title.
Is it unbearable?
Well, he might be unbearable, but the title that he goes under is the Healthcare Bear.
Oh my god.
He works for a hospital, let's say. That's a little better. What do you call a bear who works for a hospital? What's his position?
The healthcare bear.
The Healthcare Bear. That's better. That's our 3 joke for joke challenge. And it's, like I said, it's been a little while since our previous episode at Walmart, Hide and Go Seek. Not a lot of you watched that. I'm a little disappointed in our crowd here. But you're going to want to get on the ball and go watch the Hide and Seek episode because it was kind of fun. If you're wondering where we are today, the setting seems different. Well, I am here to tell you that we are now filming in Liam's treehouse. So we're up in the trees right now looking down amongst the little town that we live in. Now, anything you want to share about this treehouse? Is there any meaning here? Anything memorable ever happened up here?
So.
You ever look down on the people down in the town?
No.
From up here? We're up with the trees. We can hear the birdies flocking and flying and tweeting. And sooner or later, we will have wings as well, because humans, the more time they spend up in the tree houses, the more evolution starts to take root, and you start developing bird-like wings on your back out of your spinal cord. So we look forward to that. Mm-hmm. It's going to be something to look forward to. We'll be able to fly south during the colder months, and we can spend our winters in Texas or something. I was born in Texas. I'm happy to move back there. Here's the thing. I just want to come straight out with it. I like Texas because Texas is in line with my political beliefs. I stand on the right. And I'm not saying that I am against people on the left. I'm friends with many people on the left. But me personally, I accept everybody's beliefs, whatever their political stance is, as long as they accept mine. So welcome me in open arms, me as a Trump supporter, me as a right-winger. Accept me and I'll accept you. I have no problem accepting you. That's what the message I want to push is. I don't want people to think that just because they don't share the same political stance as somebody else doesn't mean they can't get along. Hell, my girlfriend is on the left, and I love her very much. So, do you have any political stance, or are you kind of in the middle?
I'm gonna say this. No comment.
No comment. He doesn't want to be canceled, and I don't blame him, because all that's happening these days is people just getting canceled, Me Too'd, and condemned for their opinions, and that's not right. That's not the world I want to live in. So let me just put it straight out there for everybody to know right off the gate. I stand on the right. You probably don't care. You probably don't even care enough to try to say, hey, I'm done watching this guy or whatever, because you probably don't watch to begin with. Let's be honest, these videos aren't getting a lot of views, especially the Walmart episode. It didn't get a lot of views. So until you start giving us views, why should I even care? Even once you give us views, I'm probably still going to shoot you straight. Hey, let me tell you this. We are coming up to the end of season 2 of the Jokesters show.
Already, wow.
We've already blown through 2 seasons of this show, and we're still pushing along. Okay, we don't even have a big fan base. We don't even have that many subscribers, anything, but we're still doing it. That's called, you know what that's called?
Dedication.
It's called dedication. It's called persistence. It's called tenacity. All things that Liam and I have proven that we share in common.
Because I actually wanted this. We can get 50, we can go live. I have a pretty interesting challenge for Halloween.
Okay. We look forward to October, the end of September, early October, the Halloween. That's the little Halloween area right there that we can look forward to, because Liam, as always, has something rolled up his sleeve. He's the idea man. I've been calling him that since day one. I call him the idea man. And even if he takes an L, it's okay, because
we're still learning.
His name starts with an L.
Oh,
so my philosophy is take as many L's as you need to take. Eventually it will turn into a W. So like I said, we're coming up to the end of season 2, and we're going to put a period on the end of these 2 seasons with something special, and that is Liam's aforementioned from previous episodes Jokester movie that we've already begun filming, and we're in the process of making still. I look forward to this thing. I hope you complete it. I hope it's not one of these things that just kind of falls by the wayside. I really want this thing to be completed before we begin season 3.
Yeah. If we want to get this done more, they need to show us what if they want to see it.
Right. If this thing gets a lot of views, we're gonna start really moving along and putting more effort into the show and the movie, because it'll prove that, look, we have people watching this that really enjoy this.
If we have more people, the bigger budget of these videos we can do.
Right. 2 of my former friends watch this show regularly. I don't know if they will anymore because we've had a falling out, but they used to watch this show quite regularly, probably more regular than anybody else. But I just recently had a falling out with them, so they might not be watching the show anymore. So there's 2 viewers that we just lost recently. Let's replace those viewers with somebody else. Tell your friends, get people hooked on the show, spread the show, share the show, and we will be very much appreciative of that, because we deserve the views. We put in a lot of work into the show, and we want to see that work result in something fruitful.
And maybe one day we could maybe do one of these videos, maybe in another area, maybe let's say France or Greece.
Yeah, if we get the money to afford a travel and start living life a little bit more grandiosely, then we will go to places like Europe and film an episode for you. We'll stand right in front of the friggin' pyramids and shoot an episode of this for all we care. You just got to support us and give us those green dollars, because those green dollars will help us get better viewing content for you. Because as it stands right now, we're 2 broke jokes. Change that now. So thank you, and we will catch you on the next episode of
The
Jokesters.
Jokesters.